Alright, so as promised, I said I was gonna give you an update once I wrap my head around this troubleshooting. So with two strokes, and some of y'all might notice already. This is for the people that watch my channel that don't know. Two strokes, you troubleshooting, you got fuel, air, and spark. This problem was a spark issue. But even though if it was a spark issue, I still run through the normal checks I would, as if I was chasing no fuel, no spark, or air. With air, we're not even gonna talk about because that we can't talk about it if you got like a old, dilapidated, soggy air filter. But this air filter is brand new, so that's out. Gas, rule that out. Took the carbs out, checked the bowls, checked these jet, even hit it with a compressed air just to make sure that there was no debris that lodged itself in there that I couldn't see. After I knew that the fuel and the air was checked off the list, just for peace of mind, because when you're chasing an electrical issue, it could be time consuming and it could be frustrating. So I wanted to rule that off of my brain and just focus on the no spark issue. So the symptoms of the bike was the customer would ride the bike, he it would get to a warm temp and then it wouldn't fully ever, like, he said he would be in fourth gear. I'm just going off of what he told me, and then it wouldn't have all of the power that it seemed like it should have. So that being said, he said it would warm up and then it wouldn't start. They would change the spark plugs, it wouldn't start. I got to the bike at their garage, tried to start it myself, it wouldn't start. I confirmed. Got it back to my garage, still wouldn't start. Like I said, ruled the air and the spark and the fuel out. And I said, let me chase down the electrical. I noticed the switch was brand new, OEM. The key is brand new, OEM. Everything's plugged in, all the connections tight. Got the voltmeter out, checked the ohms resistance on the stator. That ruled out within spec. Even though it's brand new, I still checked it. And then I said, let me go to the stupidest. Sometimes I go by you have to go by the KISS method. Keep it stupid, simple. So I said, let me check the spark plug boots, because he said he changed the spark plugs. And I always, if a customer told me they changed their own spark plugs, I'll check to see if it's tight, because your spark plugs should be secure and tight to the jugs. If you get any hint of air leak in there, you will detonate your pistons and kill your crank. So when the customer tells me they changed their own spark plugs, I get worried and I check it. And when I went to check that, I said, let me check something else, which is this. These could be on, and this was brand new, so that's why another reason why I check it, because if it's brand new out the box, if it's installed on a bike brand new from the factory, that's different, but a brand new part might always require some modification. Those of you don't know, these spark plug boots are replaceable, they come off. When you take that boot off, inside there, if I could get this to focus, see that copper wire that's in there? You want to see as much as that as possible. So I already did it. I cut it back. These were brand new coil from Yamaha, and there was no wire exposed at the end of this, and this was screwed in. So that explains why it would start. It was getting some spark, but when this rubber would get hot enough, get a little heat on it, it would expand. So let's just say this exemplifies what's going on inside of there. It's cold, this wire starts heating up, and then it starts separating a little bit from inside there because it expands, and then the electrical current that's supposed to be continuous is arcing, like as if you didn't have a full connection on an electrical wire or something plugged in the wall or socket. Same concept. So I cut that back. Did it on both sides because on the Banshee everything is ×2, right? And again, she had no spark when she came. Now, gas is off, everything is off. Got the exhaust fan off, so I just wanted to show you that she starts. And of course, I don't take her for a test ride and make sure that was it. But from it not starting at all and him describing the symptoms and me ruling out everything else, he even checked compression on it, and the compression was perfect. So I think it was 125 on both cylinders, or 120. But there was nothing to talk about. So just a quick, I just wanted to help somebody that's chasing their tail. They got a bike that they know that they checked their tuning, they checked their jetting, they checked everything. You replace it, you threw the parts, you broke out the parts cannon and gave it all you got, and she's still acting like she's acting. Check your spark plug boots. Make sure they're tight. Take them off. Inspect the inside of that wire. Even if you got water intrusion in there and those wires will start oxidizing and corroding, cut it till you see some fresh copper on there, just like you would do anything else in the car or when you're working on, house electrical. You want to get rid of that burnt, old, oxidized, frayed copper because it's not giving you that proper connection that it should. And that's it. This one was knock on the wood. If I had to be a better man, I'm 98% sure that was the issue. So, yeah, I hope that helps somebody out. Thanks for watching Man Cave Motorsports.